Well, hello, movie fans. It's been a while. We're going to start our next series, which is classic westerns. Our next film is The Naked Spur. It is acknowledged by many critics as being one of the finest westerns ever made, and that's because it has a lot of wonderful performances and great direction by Anthony Mann. I'm going to give you a little summary of the plot. It involves a bounty hunter played by James Stewart. And he went off to war, leaving his fiancée in charge of his ranch. And when he came back, he found out that she had sold it, taken the money, and left with another man. He is trying to get the ranch back by being a bounty hunter. And he is chasing a character, I love this name, Ben VANDERGROAT. And that is played by Robert Ryan. And he enlists the aid first of Jesse. He tells him that he is looking for a wanted man. And Jesse takes it for granted that he must be sheriff, a marshal, something to do with law enforcement. Stewart neglects to tell Jesse that there is a $5,000 reward for this man. Jesse doesn't learn that until later, and that sows some of the seeds of mistrust in this. And Robert Ryan's character uses those seeds of mistrust in order to set all of these characters against each other and free himself. And then you have Ralph Meeker. Ralph Meeker plays a disgraced ex-cavalry soldier who is being chased by Native American tribe. They have to climb up this cliff. He climbs up and he captures Robert Ryan's character, Ben. And then he is jumped by this, you don't know whether it's a young boy or it turns out to be a young girl with very short hair, and that is Janet Leigh, and she really attacks him, she punches him, she kicks him, bites him, everything she can do to try to free her companion, Robert Ryan. Now, he has taken her in because he was friends with her father. And her father was killed in some kind of criminal activity. And so she has no one. Robert Ryan's character, Ben, has promised to take her to California to start a new life. And we don't know whether he really is serious about it or just using her. And so throughout all of this, you will see her being manipulated by Robert Ryan's character, and also how she finally comes to the realization that Jimmy Stewart's character is really the one that is true and sincere and the one that might help her to have a future. So you have these characters. Now they captured the outlaw and they're going to take him back to Abilene, Kansas. Ben tries to pit each one of these characters against each other, sowing the seeds of mistrust, of greed. He reveals to them that Stewart is holding out, that there's a $5,000 reward. And so Anderson and Jesse Tate, they say, we want in. We're your partners. We helped capture him, and we're going to help you take him back. So during that time, these loyalties are going to go back and forth. They're going to get frayed. The tribe that's after Roy, they come in, and you will see what happens to them. You've got these great characters, only 5 speaking roles because the Native Americans come in and they don't speak, but only these 5 characters. And what it reminds me of a little bit is the Treasure of Sierra Madre, where those characters start suspecting each other, they get greedy. It's that kind of thing, that flaw in the human character that comes through. So I hope that you will join us, that you will enjoy watching The Naked Spur, and let me tell you, you will see where that title comes from if you watch closely. Something that Jimmy Stewart does that involves the spur. So I'm not going to give it away. I want you to watch it. And we're going to have some other wonderful Western films during this series that I think you're going to enjoy.